Hello and welcome back to another card opening. This one is going to be really quick. My setup is very janky. I'm literally sitting on my bed, so hopefully it's not too shaky. And I just kind of put this play mat down so that it would be a little bit more stable. But I got another Dollar General tin today, and I just thought I would open it real quick. I know it's been a long time since I posted. Life just got busy, and I had still been into Pokemon. So when I last made a video, I had kind of just gotten back into Pokemon. So I'm more into it, I guess, now. I have still been collecting since then and opening packs and stuff, but just haven't been filming them. Mainly because, the phone that I did have, I video on my phone, the phone that I did have just ran out of storage, and I just never cleared off enough storage to do any more videos, but now I have a new phone, and I got this today, and decided to just make a quick video. I also might do a quick binder flip through, because I have been wanting to do a collection video, but I'm just not satisfied with how it's organized right now. I have multiple binders, but this is kind of like the one with the most valuable stuff in it, so I might show that real quick, but I don't want this to be a long video. Here's what's in the tin. So we have Surging Sparks, Journey Together, and Perfect Order. I actually don't think I've opened any Perfect Order yet. Oh, and I really like both of these stickers. There are two Pokemon that I like, so that's cool. Okay. I think I'll start with the Perfect Order. I actually don't know if I've opened any Surging Sparks either, but I've opened quite a bit of Journey Together and Destined Rivals, and I have absolutely no luck with those sets usually. So let's start with Perfect Order. Okay. I'm not gonna do a card trick or anything. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so we got a Hollow Superior. I like that card. That's nice. Probably my favorite starter from Gen 5. Honestly, I was never a Gen 5 kid, so I don't have nostalgia for that. I have nostalgia for, Gen 1, 2, and 3. But still. I don't think I ever even beat Black and White. I know I started playing it. Alright, here's the Surging Sparks. Oh, that's really cute. I love that. I love that art. I love Esper. A Flamigo EX. I really like these type of hollows with the stars, but definitely not one of my favorite Pokemon. It's literally just a flamingo. I like flamingos, but kind of basic for a Pokemon, but that's okay. Just not my favorite, for sure. Journey Together. These tins are very hit or miss. Sometimes you get insane luck, and then sometimes you get nothing. I have a feeling this one probably is not going to have anything cool. But we'll see. Ooh, okay, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. I'm very happy with that. I have no idea if this is worth anything, but I really like Lycanroc. I actually, when I was playing Scarlet and Violet, which was within the last year, it's been a few months though since I picked it up, but when I was playing that, I found a shiny Rockruff just like randomly in the wild. I was not shiny hunting, and it was like fairly early in the game. And then I evolved it into Lycanroc, this form of Lycanroc. So it made me kind of like and appreciate that Pokemon more. So awesome. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's pretty good for a Pokeball 10. Okay, so now I'm just going to do like a quick binder flip through. These are just some of either like my favorite cards or more valuable cards, and then I also have cards in here that I'm like willing to trade. It is not exactly organized how I want. I really want to do like theme pages. Like I've seen a lot of people do that and it looks really cool. Again, I apologize. My setup is so janky right now. So hopefully you can see this okay and the reflection is not too terrible. But to start off is my Vaporeon page, and Vaporeon is my favorite Pokemon. So that's why it's first in the binder, and I think I want to, I don't know, like I'm running out of room on this page because I have a few more Vaporeon cards now, and I want to get more, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I need to make it into like 2 pages or something, or maybe just get like a small binder just for my Vaporeon cards, because that's mainly, honestly, like, if I had to choose just one type of card specifically to collect, it probably would be just Vaporeon cards, which some of them are not too bad price-wise, and then, of course, the further back you go, they get kind of crazy. But most of these I purchased as singles and did not pull, of course, but yeah, I just love Vaporeon. And then I have the Evolutions, because, you know, I'm basic. Who doesn't love the Evolutions? But, yeah, these are ones that I have pulled, that I just kind of stuck here. Hopefully you can see this okay. I feel like the quality is not the best. Like, it's not focusing. Okay, so I had to kind of zoom in so you could actually see the cards. So I'll try to just kind of move the binder around, I guess. But here are the legendary dogs. Suicune is my favorite. And the majority of the cards in this binder I pulled because I just don't get a lot of opportunities to buy singles. Like, there's no card shows close to me. And honestly, card shows kind of intimidate me because I worry about, like, getting scammed. Because, you know, I feel like not all vendors are very trustworthy. But yeah, this is just kind of going through some, like, legendaries. And then this used to be, like, a Venusaur, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur page, but then I kind of just took that out because I'm still kind of working on my themes. And then these are ones that I just didn't have room for on the other page, so they're stuck here. I'd be interested if you had any ideas for me on how to organize these. This is kind of like the Charizard dedicated page. And I don't really buy cards online that much. Or, like, I actually never have. I've just had, like, them bought for me as gifts. Like, I asked for them for Christmas or my birthday. But I personally have never bought cards online, like singles. No, I did not pull the slappers. I traded this one. And then here's the Mew and Mewtwo page. Mew is my favorite mythical Pokemon. Then over here I just have a couple Palkia cards randomly, and Dialga there. And then here's the Eevee page. And then this is where it just kind of turns into like some Pokemon that I just like. I love Swablu and Altaria. A friend traded this to me, so it's kind of random. It doesn't really fit anywhere in my binder. Here's some more that I pulled. I love my full art Xerneas. This Lugia is really cool. Oh. Yeah, this setup sucks. Here's like the Dragonite page. Here is the Ninetales Vulpix page. I pulled this beautiful illustration rare, and I love it. Gulpin is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I would like to have more cards of it. Also, Breloom is one of my favorites, so there's some of my Breloom cards. These are just like cool looking trainer cards that I have that I pulled. And then these are also some more. And then these are kind of like, I guess, I don't know. I don't even know. It kind of just gets more and more random as we go. Here is my Rainbow Greninja that I pulled. Probably one of my most valuable cards, I would guess. So I kind of try to do like a themed page around it. I also pulled this Dugong, so I try to do a theme around it. And I have a bunch of blank pages. And then the back where I have just been stuffing random cards that I pulled. I was really happy to get this Shuckle. That's a really cool card. And then a lot of EXs that I kind of just put back here, like, if anyone ever looks at my binder and, like, wants to trade. Usually, like, the stuff in the back, you know, I'm willing to part with. I pulled both of these years and years ago, and I remember, like, I had no idea that they were actually worth anything. I was like, what the heck? And I was kind of upset because I was like, what are these ugly cards? But then I found out apparently they're, like, worth something. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll, like, sell them eventually. Oh. And then lastly, I just have these, like, hollow energy cards in the back. But anyway, I don't know if I will include this part of the video because it was just, like, a really rushed little binder tour. And it's not even organized how I want it. I also have this from my first video that I put my Yukamori cards in. I'm like a casual Yukamori collector. Some of our stuff is like crazy expensive. So but any Yukamori that I pull, or if I'm like at a GameStop or something and they have singles, I'll flip through, and if they have a cool Yukamori card, I'll usually get it, even though I know GameStop is like ridiculous. I do not buy sealed stuff there, and I know even the singles are like insanely overpriced, but I just have like a fear of ordering cards online. Here's like the random oversized cards that I stuffed in here. Because I don't know. There's something about like holding the card physically in my hand that I just like need to have reassurance before I buy it. And then these are my Asako Ito cards. They like crochet ones. I don't have a lot of these, but I would really like to get more because I actually crochet myself. This is probably my favorite one. The Swirlix, super cute. So yeah, that was my really bad binder video. So anyway, comment how's your day going? What are you currently collecting? Do you like these videos? Is there something else you'd like to see? Obviously you can see I am a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. So if you're interested in that, maybe I could talk about that. I'm actually like a new fan of it. I just got into it like within the past year. So it's definitely been interesting. So if you happen to be interested in what it's like to enter the Yu-Gi-Oh community in 2026, let me know. But I have a lot of other hobbies too. So I'm into all kinds of nerdy stuff like anime, and I also like crafting and making art. So yeah, thank you for watching and listening to the rambling, and I'll see you next time I have the whim to make another video.